¿Qué tal? Bienvenidos a un episodio más
Closer, Outlander, and no sudden moves.
de esta gran serie llamada Horizon. En el episodio anterior nos quedamos a las
Remain
puertas
calm and approach the guards.
de esta gran ciudad. En este episodio veremos qué es lo que encontramos. Con permiso.
You may have
Stop right there.
¿Eh?
In light of the recent attack, no stranger passes into Meridian without submitting to search.
Recent attack? What are you talking about?
The murder of Captain Ursa and her vanguards, of course. Ambushed by Shadow Carja forces in Red Ridge Pass.
Ursa? You mean Aaron's sister is dead?
How would you know his name?
I know Aaron. Summon him. I need to speak to him.
Ha! I doubt that Aaron, the new captain of the Vanguard, a man in grief, is going to waste his time on a grimy outlander.
Aloy! Hey, you're alive! I thought you were dead. Make way, make way!
All the way to Meridian just to see me?
Have you been drinking?
Ah, not really. A little. So, you're alive. We should celebrate. The drink's on me!
We need to talk, alone, and you need to pull it together.
Over there.
So you approve?
Of course I approve. From now on, she may come and go from this city as she pleases.
As you wish, sir.
There. Alone as you asked. And what did you want to tell me?
Por tu hermana.
I heard what happened to Ursa. I'm sorry. I know she was special to you.
Special to me? Special to everyone. She always knew what to do. She bossed everyone around. She kept me in line. Now I'm supposed to fill her shoes. And instead, here I am, stumbling around in them.
Yo también perdí.
I lost someone too. At the proving, the man who raised me. His name was Rost.
That's terrible. Why is it every time something terrible happens, everyone else tells you the worst thing that ever happened to them, as though that makes it easier?
Yeah, why is that?
Anyway, there was something you wanted to tell me?
¿Por qué estoy
A
aquí?
lot has happened since we last spoke. The proving was attacked by a group of killers. Not many of us survived.
We were in the village when we heard explosions up on the mountain. Some of your braves came back, said most of the contestants were dead. I've never heard such a wail of grief as the sound that rose up from your people. How did you survive?
How I survived is less important than how I was targeted.
Targeted? What do you mean?
The killers came for me because of Olin.
What are you talking about? That doesn't make sense.
Olin.
I need to find Olin. I need to know what he knows.
But he's a friend.
No, he's a traitor. I don't know who the killers are or what they want, but I do know that Olin is working with them.
But,
Okay.
I mean, this...
I don't need you to understand, Aaron. I just need you to take me to him.
He's not here. He went scrounging for scrap and relics days ago. It could be anywhere.
Are there any places he frequents, places he returns to?
A house. Here in Meridian.
Okay, then take me there. I need to search it.
I guess. As long as I'm there to witness the search.
I need to see Olin's place. Now.
Okay, okay. Come
La
on.
buscadora de una, ¿no? Pues vamos. Llegando, pisando fuerte. Ay,
So many people here, all talking at once. How does anyone think?
I
muchos
don't.
guardia.
Just drink.
Wow.
Girl, is she letting anyone into the city these days.
No diré nada. Tú estás más fea.
How long will a bud hide in his palace? To lay siege to the citadel. Does he lack the stomach for justice? Blood for blood. Vengeance for Ursa. How long will a Vod hide in his palace? Year after year, why does he spare those who enslaved and tortured and butchered?
Empezaron las revueltas.
Errant, you should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister, murdered, and her death, unavenged?
One more word, you scorched out slag, and I'll throw you in jail myself!
Oh.
Now get out of here, or I'll give you all a kick in the ass!
What did he mean about Ursa's murder?
You gotta sell your own arm. to
Not
get
now.
some materials outside of the claim.
Ok, no está de buena. Comprensible.
Okay, how are we gonna get in? Oh, that was subtle.
Here we are. Try not to break anything. Other than the door.
All of this for one man.
It pays to have connections in the Sun King's court.
The corner of this rug is frayed, and the floor near it is worn. Let's see what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get here?
The question is, how to get through it.
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Oseram make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
Consigo la... Encuentro el modo de abrir la escotilla. Ok, eso fue rápido. Acá arriba.
Call it a day, girl. Wasting time.
Lanza. Tampoco está tan grande la casa. Subimos. Ok, 3 pisos.
Looks big and heavy. Could do. Let's give it a little push.
Pues empújalo. ¿Metal?
I did say not to break anything, didn't I?
Esto dolió.
Aren't you gonna see what's down there?
Sobre lo que pasó afuera, ¿esto estaba aquí antes?
Are you sure you're okay?
I'm sober enough, all right? I don't need another lecture.
That's not what I meant. I was talking about what happened outside with the crowd.
I don't want to talk about that. We're here because of what you said about Olin, so do what you need to do.
Ok.
Did Olin ever invite you in?
Nah, closest I got was a doorstep to help him home after a night out. We drank a river that night, but I hold it well. Usually.
You said Olin has connections in the royal court. Does he know the Sun King personally?
No. He served the court as a scout sometimes and sold ancient trinkets to nobles, but he never had an audience with the king. If you're right, and Olin's into something dark, Sun King Avad has nothing to do with it. I'd stake my life on that.
I'll look around.
That's what we came for.
Pues... a verificar.
Serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family. Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted.
Vi el mapa.
A map. The glyphs show places he visited. There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me and the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. That backstabbing cheat. How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
Veo cosas con el foco, debería ir. ¿Le digo o no le digo? ¿Qué va a decir?
The focus. It reveals the unseen.
And Olin's focus, it's the same?
The device is the same, but somehow Olin and the killers can speak to each other with their focuses over distances, and see through each other's focuses too, like looking through each other's eyes.
So that's how the killers saw you? Through Olin?
Yes, so far as I can tell. now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen...
Out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the exact soldiers who did it.
I'm sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
Don't act like this isn't personal. You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you, who massacred your people. Why should you have justice and not me?
Tienes razón.
Look, I'll head for Red Ridge Pass, where Ursa's body was found, and wait for you there.
Okay.
A few minutes of your focus is all I need. Don't make me beg.
Red Ridge Pass, you said. I'll see what I can do.
Campos caídos. Ok. Y muchísimas misiones. Bueno, nos vemos luego. Por cierto, más misiones. A mi derecha.
The longer we stay here, the more it'll feel like home.
This place smells like nothing I've ever smelled before. Is that some
You're an
kind of
outlander.
spice?
Nora from the look of you. I'll bet you're a machine hunter, too.
I've hunted my share.
Well, let me give you a word of advice. Don't bother with the Hunter's Lodge. If you're not Karja, you'll never rise in the ranks.
What's wrong with the hunting lodge exactly?
Nothing, if you like stuck-up bigots. I'm known as a skilled hunter back home in Banur, so I thought I'd try my luck at the lodge. I thought it'd be simple. Hunt machines, gain ranks, see who's best. But it doesn't work like that at all. It's all rigged to keep the Karja at the head of the line. I don't need those snobs to tell me I can hunt. I'm going home.
Are you saying that you have to be Karja to join the lodge?
No, they take other tribes. But they have rules in place to keep outlanders from gaining ranks. When Sun King Avad took over, he promised a new day, Meridian open to all. But it's a sham. Sure, you can get a seat at the feast, but you just can't eat the food.
Sounds like someone needs to shank things up at the lodge.
Maybe, but it isn't gonna be me. If you decide to go, be sure to give them a good old-fashioned Banuk farewell mark in my honor.
A Banuk farewell mark. What's that?
Piss on the floor. Preferably someplace they won't find it until it gets nice and sour.
Good to see you.
Claro. Vamos a pasar. Sí. Quiero hablar con él. ¿Tú qué? Caja de tesoros. Bloque de metal. Voy a comprar todo lo que pueda. Te vendo. Vamos. ¿Sí? ¿A mi izquierda o a mi derecha? ¿Cómo estuvo por allá? Hola.
You there! Can you help me? You with the second sight, I need your help!
¿Qué pasó?
You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora who tracks criminals and traitors with her second sight. If only you'd use it to help me. A thief raided my home and took my brother's sword.
Tell me about the robbery. Don't leave anything out.
It was brazen and professional. They took only the sword, my most valuable possession. The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off my steward. Otherwise, it would have been a clean getaway.
Why would someone steal the sword?
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lancehorn, finely inlaid with studded stones all down the...
Okay, I get it.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. The 12th Sun King gave it to my brother for his military service. He was killed in battle during the liberation. I was saving it for my nephew who's stranded at Sunfall with the Karja in Shadow.
How did your nephew wind up in Sunfall?
Most of the old clergy backed the Mad Sun King, so when he fell, they ran out of fear of retribution. As an honor guard to a venerable priest, my nephew had no choice but to go with them. Now that my brother is gone, my nephew is my heir, so that sword really belongs to him. And after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the face if I don't get it back.
Okay.
I'll see what I can do about the robbery.
Have a word with my steward if you need to. He saw the thief escape. And listen, all I want is the sword back. Meridian, and my family for that matter, has seen enough strife already. If I can get it back, all is forgiven. No retribution necessary.
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
Otro mercader. Hay una segunda planta. Tú. ¿Qué vendes? Armas. Ok, esto me gusta. De hecho me gusta mucho. Piel de conejo, piel de zorro, piel de jabalí y esquirla. ¿Y esto qué es? Onda explosiva sombría. Esto también me emociona mucho. De hecho, sí manejo lo que más me para trampas. Ok. Atuendos. De hecho, yo compré también esta. Tengo otro unboxing que hacer. ¿Cómo subimos o bajamos?
Too many unmarried Oseram
Wow.
these days. They're immodest.
Lo que estaba buscando, grabar.
How that even works.
A fine day ahead.
Sube por allá.
See for yourself. I've got all the best goods here. Fine goods for a fair price. You like what I have for sale, I promise. Don't pass up these goods.
Armaduras.
You're looking for artifacts.
Yes, but I'm no profiteer. Sun King Avad has named me an envoy to the Banu. I work on their behalf, looking for sacred relics to return to their homeland, Ben-Ur. I'm especially interested in wooden figures that are sometimes found near Banuk rock paintings. If you have any, I have valuables to trade for them.
Oh.
You said the king named you an envoy to the Banuk?
Yes. I've been to Ban-Ur many times, and the Wirek chiefs trust me. I help them maintain diplomatic ties with Avad. Some say they're a mysterious people, but their ways make a lot of sense to me. All you have to do is be the best. Doesn't matter if you're born high or low, man or woman. They respect skill, not some fool notion of heritage.
I see the appeal.
I wish more Karja did. Anything they don't understand, they call backward or savage.
Tell me more about these Banuk figures.
Simple wood sculptures, made by Arnak, a legendary hunter who was exiled from Ban-Ur for killing his chief. He left the figures near painted stones in places that reminded him of his homeland. Later, his tribe declared him innocent. Now they see him as a kind of wandering hero and want those figures back. I do what I can to help him get them, including trade for them, if you have any.
Okay.
You ready? Let's trade then.
A ver. ¿Qué cambias? Caja de tesoros. Objetos especiales, mapas de flores de metal. Lo que quiero. Flores de metal, figuras Pacum, mapa de vasijas, mapa de observador. Quiero el mapa de Bakú. Ajá. ¿Puedo comprar todo? Bien. Este cambio es por eso.
Come on back if you find any Banuk goods.
Gracias. Excelente
I pay
charla.
well for Banuk relics, Outlander.
Too busy betting Oseram to break the rebellion in Sunfall.
¿Tú qué vendes? Objetos especiales. Compro. ¿Para qué quiero esto? A lo mejor son crafteos, ¿no? Gracias. Después regresaré. Y creo que con esta plática me despido. Si les está gustando el juego, dejen su like, comenten.
But I'm not choosy. Hi there, Outlander.
Para más.
Name's Vilgun. Did you come to the city looking for work? Good shards. Enough to buy garb more becoming of your...
Okay, stop there if you want me to hear you out.
I only meant a well-molded woman such as you. I heard an interesting rumor about a Banuk camp. Tame machines, the rumor said. So I hired men to investigate. Just investigate, that's all. Those Banuk are canny, too canny. I paid up front. Well, half up front. I've had no word back.
So now you're hiring someone to find the last men you hired.
They're a sunk cost. This rumor's worth more to me.
More?
So is there any more to the rumor about this camp?
The last bunch just wanted to know about the reward. You're a smart one. This camp isn't even big enough for a name up where the snow won't thaw. They say the Banuk there live alongside machines. Peaceful as you like. Keep them, use them, sing to them. If it's true, if we learn how they do it, think how valuable that would be to all the tribes.
When you say valuable, you mean they'd pay you for it.
Cosas valiosas.
Girl,
Me gusta.
I'm not made of straw.
Dejen su like. Vamos a seguir con esta aventura. Chao, chao.